This is layer 8, which is the final layer before I pass off the manuscript to the editor. We left off with layer 7, where I did that long, tedious proofread with my list of troublesome words. So after that is done, I come back and in level 8, before I even begin this final proofread, I send an email to my editor and let her know that I'll be ready to pass this off to her within a few days. Then I open the manuscript, which I have right here, and I read it back to myself. Now, after I finished layer 7 proofread, I felt like the manuscript was picture perfect. But sure enough, after having it read back, I found lots of mistakes. This time, it points out missing words or double words or even parts that need to be fixed just because of how they will sound to the reader as they read the book. So this is a crucial layer. Now, I subscribe to Microsoft 365, so I'm not sure if this feature, which you can reach at by going on the Review tab, and right here where it says Read Aloud, when you click on it, this little box over here comes up where I have my mouse right now. And you can choose the reading speed, and you can choose whether it's a female or a male reader who reads it back to you. I'm not sure if this is a feature that only is available to the Microsoft 365 subscribers. And if it's not, then I'm going to list 1 or 2 other places that you can go to have it read back. But if you search read text back or text to speech, you will find loads of websites where you can do it for free. A word about the tediousness of my proofreading techniques. Some will think, why knock yourself out? It's going to the editor. But if you send off an unproofread manuscript, the editor will be busy correcting silly mistakes rather than delving into your prose and looking for ways to fix it or make it sound better. So if you hand off an unproofread copy, then you may only get back a proofread manuscript rather than a line-edited manuscript. So that's the method to my madness. I don't want anyone focusing on stupid mistakes that I should have been able to find myself. I want them looking at my prose, the way I've written things. That's the type of work that I want done from the editor. So now I have done the full read back with Word, and I have corrected all of the mistakes, taken out the double words, and filled in a couple of missing words. So right now, the only thing that is left to do is the table of contents. Right here is a table of contents that was holding the space. This comes from the dummy that was in my template. So I'm going to erase this and then come up to References, Table of Contents, Custom Table of Contents. Now, I'm going to unclick these because I don't want any page numbers or leaders. I also use only heading 1, so I'm going to use only 1 level. And I do want to use the hyperlinks. I usually click on Modify just to check to make sure that it's in Times New Roman 11 point. Okay, yes it is. All right, now see, as soon as I clicked out of Modify, you see over here how it just automatically assumed I want the page numbers again? See, you have to be very careful with this. So I'm going to click that off again. And now click OK. And there is my table of contents. Okay, picking up from when the phone call came in. So now that the system has produced the table of contents, there's no page numbers, but if you lean on the chapter headings, you'll see that they do have a link in them. And these are the links that will show up on the e-readers so that the readers can go to whatever chapter they want to. Next, I save the document. I name it the name of the book. The name of this book is Mother's Instinct, put dash, editor, dash, and the date that I send it off to the editor. This way I know that's the document that is cemented in time, so to speak, that the editor is now working on. Now, sometimes when I pass it off to the editor, I like to rewrite the ending, or maybe I'll rewrite the beginning to see if I can improve on it, but I make those separate documents so that I don't get everything all mixed up. So that is where we are. The book is finished. I hope this peek behind the novel helps the beginners. This is a series that I wish was around when I was brand new. But anyway, if there's any questions or comments, please post them below. And if you learned anything from the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video.